Hey there, everybody. How's it going? I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. I managed to get the Full Armor Gundam Mark III. For those who don't know, it's just a variation of the Gundam Mark III, which I already have, and I have it right here. It's kind of the Mark III is kind of similar to that. It does have the same, almost the same weapons, except it doesn't. The only weapons you'll see is the two beam cannons, which is similar to that, but except this is a support mobile suit that's basically made for long range and mid range combat. And it's not a bad mobile suit. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the weaponry. This thing has a Full Armor Gundam Mark III beam rifle, which is a GN version. It has the normal Mark III beam saber. And of course it has the beam cannons times 2. It has the armor beam cannons times 2. It has the hyper beam cannon bazooka. It also has a grenade launcher, which I have to say it's pretty useful for combat situations. But the thing about this mobile suit, you can see right here, it's not a bad mobile suit. And I actually did enjoy messing with this mobile suit a little bit in some capabilities of it. It's definitely an okay mobile suit in some situations. I was trying it out a lot, and it actually is kind of a mid-range, long-range combat mobile suit. It's not really. It does have melee capabilities, and it's basically just your average mid-range fighter for a support mobile suit. The thing that it has right here, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the equipment it has, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this because I'm going to go ahead and show you the stats on this. The ballistic resistance is 28, beam resistance is 28, melee resistance 10, range strength is 45, melee strength is 15, which is kind of average. Movement speed is 120, top speed is 185. Thrust speed is 75, turning speed is 88. And close range is 10, medium range 14, and long range 20. Which is pretty much what you would expect from this mobile suit. The equipment that I kind of put onto this thing, as you can see, I mostly focused on the range capability of it. Although it does have melee close range, but this is kind of the average what you would expect considering how much equipment you could use. It definitely has really good capabilities, but at the same time it cannot do it can't really dodge a lot of the attacks. It does have some maneuverability, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stats on this. It has high performance radar, high performance scope, both of them are level 2, observer data link, which is level 1, frontline support level 2, which is pretty decent. Scouting parallel processing device, level 1. High performance aerospace gimbal, whatever you call it, a gimbal, level 2. Leg shock absorbers, level 3. Special leg buffer, high spec AMBAC, level 2. Force injector, level 2. Special shoulder add-on buffer, level 2. Backbinder special cushioning, level 1, and overload, which this one I haven't been able to use, but I did manage to use it in certain combat situations. Basically, it resets all your cooldowns on all your beam rifle, on your beams cannon, from your beam armor cannon, and it basically resets all the cooldowns to use it again. That's basically what it does. It's basically based on all the weaponry you have, but once it runs out, the time runs out, it will leave everything overheated. That's basically what it does. Mostly everything, if you go into overload, it will overload the system, basically allowing you to reset all your cooldowns and use it and barrage your enemies heavily with it. I wasn't able to use it considering I got killed in the last video, and it was definitely a good mobile suit, and I actually like it in certain combat situations. It's definitely useful if you are running out of cooldowns. This thing resets all the cooldowns on your beam cannon, your beam rifle, everything that's beam related. It will reset it, and it will and it could easily wail on the enemy with all your beam cannon, your armor beam cannon, and it's useful. Basically, it resets the cooldown on overheating, and it basically helps cool down all your but the side effect is it will decrease your cooldown rating for your weaponry, and it's not very good, but it's worth it if you want to kill an enemy and reset all your weaponry as fast as possible. This thing is useful, but it only lasts for at least around 30 seconds, I believe. And it's not a bad per se. I actually liked it, but I wasn't able to use it in the video when I was doing combat. But it's definitely a good mobile suit. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you guys what it does. And of course, this is going to be a test to show you guys what it does, because I did a lot of combat, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this thing could do in several situations. As you can see, this mobile suit, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the rifle, which is what it does. It's basically your normal attack rifle. It does a little bit decent damage. It also has the grenade launcher. Let's show you that one. Let's show you the hyper beam cannon, which is the double hyper beam cannon, which shoots out the legs. I'll show you the double beam, which is just your typical normal one that you see from your Mark III.
The majority of combat happens in a mobile suit, so you'll need to be comfortable with the controls
on it. And the double beams are basically, it does rapid fire. It doesn't do a lot of damage per se, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it does, because it basically has rapid fire when you and you can move on it too. As I'm going to go ahead and reset the cooldown on it, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what it does. This is what it does. It just does the rapid fire.
Each has its own role in combat and can be strong or weak to the other categories.
It definitely has some capabilities on it that are really good. You can see right here, this is just your normal downswing, and it's just your beam saber, as you can see right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use all my cooldowns, because I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you what Overload does. Alright, I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to switch to that, Of course, it will reset. I'm going to go ahead and use all my capabilities, and the way it works is I'm just trying to use it to cool it down, and then it resets, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what it does. And you can see it's useful. It resets the cooldown on your mobile suit, and you can use it several times as much. And this is what Overload does. But the side effect to this thing is, you can see right here, it has faster cooldown rating. But once you run out, this is what's going to happen to all your secondary sub weaponry. As you can see right here, it will make all your your 3 beam cannon, your beam cannon, your armored beam cannon, your hyper mega cannons useless in this situation. You can only depend on your rifle and your grenade launcher. And that's it. That's pretty much what it does. That's what Overload does, as you can see. It is a decent support mobile suit, but the thing is, it does have some capabilities, maneuverability, as you can see right here, but you can't really, too bad it doesn't have emergency evasion on this thing, because it would have been really cool if it did. But you can see right here that this thing definitely has some capabilities, and you can see right here that it's definitely a good mobile suit. You can see that what it's capable of. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start a match. It's going to be an
any
ace
nasty
match, which I
surprises.
recently recorded. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate what it does and what it's capable of. So anyways, here we go.
We're entering the combat area. Whoever's ready, sortie now! Commencing operation! Beacon overtaken. The enemy's captured a beacon. The enemy's captured a beacon. Beacon overtaken. Light damage. You can stroke that off, right? An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Receiving an SOS from an ally. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. We've lost an allied unit. Damage is building up. Watch yourself. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Beacon overtaken. We've lost an ally. The mobile suit has been destroyed. Shake it off. Select your redeployment now. See you soon. We've lost an allied unit. Receiving an SOS from an ally. Receiving an SOS from an ally. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. The enemy's captured a... We've lost an allied unit. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Receiving an SOS from an ally. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Beacon overtaken. An ace has been designated. Beacon overtaken. SOS from an ally. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Our ace is down. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. We've lost an allied unit. The enemy ace is down. Light damage. You can stroke up. This op's got 2 minutes to go. Damage is building up. Watch yourself. The mobile suit can't take much more. Eject. Our ace is back in action. Back to it now. Lost an allied unit. The mobile suit has been destroyed. This op's got 1 minute to go. Don't get sloppy now. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. See you soon. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Light damage. You can shove that off, right? Destroyed an enemy. The enemy ace is down. We've lost an allied unit. Destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Time has run out. Operation successful. Nice work. Here are this battle's rewards.